Hi, guess who it is? It's Cancer Boy, coming to you live actually right now from what looks like a lovely day here in Halifax. I have southern exposure, so the sun, of course, shines on my apartment most of the day, and it looks like a lovely day out. But I think there must be an east or a northeast wind blowing, and it's -2 or something like that outside, and it will feel colder than that because of the wind chill. And they're predicting a low of -12. Last night there was a mini hurricane, like a sou'wester. Well, it came from the south anyway, and it was a lot of warm and wet rain. Almost all the snow is gone now, except for what's in deep shade. And it stopped about 2 o'clock in the morning. And today I fixed the latch on my door, so I probably won't have to nail it shut anymore. I think Phil is on the. Just let me check and see where Phil Miller is. He's he's out. He's outside, right there, looking for crows and stuff. He's a great little observer of nature, but he's not much of a one to tangle with it. I just feel like a slide whistle. Today I'm nauseated. I woke up feeling crappy. I have this sinus thing going on in my head, and I took my regular breakfast menu was a bottle of Ensure, cup of coffee, and all the medication I'm supposed to take, and that stayed down the best part of 45 minutes. And I've been nauseated all day. Well, ever since anyway. And it's about quarter to 2 in the afternoon now. So the thing is, I hope it's just the cancer. I hope it's not the flu again. Because if I get the flu again, I might be tempted to cut my throat. If it's just the cancer, I can take another medication and the nausea will go away. But if it's the flu, what are you going to do, right? Life is like that sometimes. It's kind of chilly in here now. I'm going to have to get up and ask Phil to come in if he hasn't already. Philip, Phil Miller. Whoops. I think he snuck in when I wasn't looking. Anyway, that's how life goes. He's a little prima donna. I got an email today from my friend Harry, John's brother Lloyd. I never call him Harry unless I have to. I always call him Lloyd. And usually I introduce him as this is Harry, John's brother Lloyd. And it's a great conversation starter because then you can try to explain it to them. But I only know half the story because people used to call him Lloyd before I did. And I never call him anything but Lloyd now. And he calls me Lloyd as well. Lloyd is about this much taller than me and this much broader than me. And I met his daughter that he has now. She would be 13 or 14. And I met when she was just a little one. I haven't seen her since she was a little one. But I met he has a son now. I think his son now is Rasputin or Gungadin or Mr. Kurtz. I forget exactly what his name is. But being Lloyd's son, he's a chip off the old block, and well, Lloyd's doing nothing to stop it. Don't get me wrong, I love Harry like a brother. Anyway, my wife used to originally thought that Harry was gay, and wasn't too sure about me when she first met me. And we met in a bar. She was calling in, and I was calling out. No, we met in a bar, and well, Harry's a bit of an odd duck sometimes, so I can understand why some people might make him, an assumption about his sexuality. But she eventually changed her mind. That was the one thing about Jennifer. She never let the first opinion be the last opinion. She was a very open-minded woman. Look, she put up with me for the best part of 9 years. So that shows a lot of class, I think. And I met Harry, John Feather Lloyd, through John, Harry's brother Conway. That's another name we have for John's brother. We all have nicknames. I'm Lloyd. Sometimes I'm Fish Lips. My wife became Fish Lips because Lloyd used to call me Fish Lips, and then I once called her Fish Lips, and it stuck. I was known as Dutchman in my hometown because my last name is Holland, but here in Halifax, people that call me by a nickname, they call me Dutch, and I prefer David. But everybody I know online calls me Ooby Dooby. So look how many people we all are. And all of me today is nauseated. And I'm hoping it's starting to ease because I'm starting to feel better. Of course, being on the coffee isn't helping me. I blew out my microwave yesterday. Oh, it's been one of those 2 week periods in my life. I miss doctor's appointments. I never miss doctor's appointments. And I feel like I'm letting the side down whenever I miss an appointment because I'm very punctual. I like to think I am anyway. Today is National Kidney Day. October, yeah, March the 12th is National Kidney Awareness Day, I think it's called. And they talk about kidney disease and kidney cancer and fighting for a cure for it and stuff. And I don't know about any of it. All I know about is my particular cancer, which is my own, and my own circumstances are my own. And I know for a fact by looking at the other people I see in the clinic when I go on my day that I'm the luckiest, or one of the luckier ones anyway. And that so far so good. And my last CAT scan showed some shrinkage, which is happy news for everybody. And my next CAT scan is coming up on March 30th, and I will know the results on April the 2nd. And I have one chemo before the CAT scan and one chemo after the CAT scan, and then and then I think I have another chemo. I'm not sure. Hey, I'll find out. It's very I really don't know, but I will find out. So I just thought I'd just come online and remind you that it is Kidney Awareness Day, and it should be Cancer Awareness Day every day. I don't know anybody who hasn't been touched by cancer. You know, there's been some incidents of cancer in my family, but there's not a lot. But still, we were touched by it. And I have an aunt now who is chemo and radiation, and I had a cousin who had throat cancer, and that's only on my mom's side. We usually go down with heart attacks or just plain flat out old age, and leave it to me to break the mold. But I just feel good about being alive, and I have my big book here. I like to bring this out for Tink to let her know that I'm reading it. It's open. It's open to John, Gospel of John, where it always is, because I'm reading the Gospel of John right now. I actually quoted a passage for a woman yesterday, and I don't preach a lot. I have, they say I have a strange notion of what God might be. Here's the best way to describe God. You have to use words you don't know to describe something you can't understand. And when you can do that, you'll put the finger on God. Think about it. Now I want you to take care of yourselves. Watch out for cars. You know God loves you, and you know I love you.